Hi Capricorn, thanks for watching Psychics Like Tarot. This is going to be your weekly collective tarot card reading, and we are going to focus on the week of September 13th through September 18th, starting today on Wednesday. I'm just going to shuffle my tarot deck here. Today I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. It's a very illuminated deck. And it's, I would say, great for anyone, either an experienced tarot reader or somebody who's never read tarot before. And let's get to it. What do I pick up for Capricorn? A lot of energy, a lot of busyness. One thing I get for you at the beginning of the week, Capricorn, is you may be feeling highly motivated, wanting to accomplish a lot of things. It looks like in the recent past you've really made some big shifts or changes and really have made so much progress, got a lot of things done. I pick up for a lot of you, that's great and all, but you're not where you want to be yet. You have so much more you want to do. So I'm getting that highly motivated energy around a lot of you. Although what I'm picking up is this week there could be some delays for you. You may feel as if there's delays for you, although what I pick up is there's not really delays. Most of these are out of your control, so I'm seeing this maybe because you're having to wait on other people or work with other people somehow, or maybe you're waiting to hear news in order to take a few next steps in a situation. So this is causing a sense of you feeling like you're not able to, go at 100% or do everything that needs to be done. But what I see is you're exactly where you should be. When you do hear from this person or persons or opportunity, because there's more than one thing going on here and it's different for all of you, what I see is there is a lot of good news. So big picture, there's been a change in direction for you. You initiated this change and you've been diligently working away to accomplish your new goals. And that's what I see happening for you this week. Love is highly emphasized here for a lot of you. Love in relationships. There could be a start of a new relationship here is what I'm getting. There's a start of a lot of new things for you. You could have just recently moved, or you're planning to move. You're planning to change careers. You're going to work in school. It's a lot of those, things that have to do with establishing yourself and your status and working on those things and working on your goals, your life goals and your finances. So I see you've created a lot of change in that area, and that was not easy. And you're just really determined. And I can see here that whatever you've done there, you've kind of set yourself up in a place where whatever you're doing now on a day-to-day basis or what you're working towards is going to allow you to be more in alignment with your spiritual side. So you've made some changes that will kind of allow you to live a more balanced life or holistic life, although you may not be feeling that way quite yet because how do I put this? You're not there yet. You're in the process of the change. And I see a lot of things feeling good for you, so you know this is right because a lot of you have been wanting it for a long time. But that doesn't mean the thoughts aren't creeping in and that anxious energy isn't there. I get a lot of that lunar energy for you, that moon energy. So there's a lot of daunting thoughts weighing over your head and really wondering. I think this is probably because of the big shift or changes that you've made that don't look easy. It's kind of like you really did go out on a limb to do these things, but you just know that they feel right. I'm picking up that confidence. There's a lot of confidence here. There is motivation and dedication. As far as this week goes, though, I'm picking up you may be feeling limited because you're waiting on something or someone, some sort of outside source or resource, waiting to hear for someone. So again, going back to love, a lot of you are waiting to hear from someone as far as work or personal goals as well. Examples could be maybe you're waiting to hear from a new job prospect, or somebody that's going to help you with your business, things like this, and you still haven't. And so there's a sense of feeling a little bit impatient and that things aren't in your control. But actually, there's really been a lot of big shifts. You're highly motivated. You definitely have made a turnaround, or like you are on the right path somehow. You've made some shifts and are in a better place. A lot of you know that. So as far as the love and relationship scenario for a lot of you, this is, I do see this is a collective reading, so I do see a lot of lovers here, but although with the lunar energy coming up and the strong motivation or inspiration, or just really, I'm picking up this energy of wanting to know about all the new things in the future and if I'm on the right track. Is this really going to work? Because I want to take control of my life and I want my life to turn out the best way it can. So I'm strongly getting pulled to communicate about the new love relationship that I'm seeing here. And this is for some of you, not all of you. So a lot of you have a new person. And this is after, maybe not right after heartbreak, but I do see somebody who's wiser, has had some relationships and has really learned from their past mistakes and is just wanting to choose the best match for them. I am seeing somebody newer that you've been dating, and now you're really, for some reason, I see you thinking about them so much, like as if, I don't know if they should have contacted you by now. If there's delays in communication, if you're busy, or if you're just really overthinking. But I would, am guided to tell you that, like I said, you are much wiser now. You've learned from your past relationships. I know that when you're with this person, and even when you're not with this person, the influence that they have on you is positive, and it's kind of sending you or pushing you again to towards a better situation for you overall in your life, and a place of balance. So even though I see a lot of that doubt in general right now, because you're making these swift changes, what I pick up is, this is right on some level because of the way you feel. But I guess maybe you're not sure if you can rely on this person. So I do see the beginning of something that looks long term. This is just the beginning. Whatever else you're trying to accomplish in your life right now, it's a process, and I see you moving along, like you're moving along with a new partner. You're moving into new ground, new territories, new waters, whatever it is. Maybe you're actually moving with your partner. So what I'm seeing is a lot of things are going the way you think they're going. I know some things are out of your control. You may feel a little stuck this week and be prone to overthinking. I see the lunar energy really affecting you. I'm not quite sure why. I haven't taken a look at astrology for the week yet, but could be something going on there. So I do see a lot of good news for you, Capricorn, which is great. And a lot of you, just like a piece of you know, like one side of you knows this person's good for you. This is going to work out. And just let it unfold. This could definitely be the one for a lot of you, even though it's long term. There's just too much happening all at once. But you'll see over time, and you will trust this person more and trust the circumstances more. I would say this week you could use a bit of trusting in the universe, self-trust, knowing, things are headed in the right direction. You've done everything you could to make sure that they have. I just see it's what you can't do is where your concern is. Let's see, what else does Capricorn need to know for the week? I do see that blessing for you. For a lot of you, I do see you receiving a blessing, or this new person coming into your life could really feel like a blessing. A lot of you, I do feel, are in an awakening process, is what I'm getting to tell you, a push to tell you through spirit. So it's an awakening process, and all these changes are happening, and you're trying to make it happen fast, and or you may feel that way, or it shows up like that here, but it is all right on time. I think the logical aspect of you may doubt why you're doing this, but this bigger side of you knows why you're doing this. And I see you going out what seems on a whim somehow, following your heart or your spirit and making these changes, and it's great and all. It's good and it's happening, and that's where you're at. But this week, again, I do see a little bit of self-doubt or wondering, did I make the right decision? There's some backtracking. Mostly I see overthinking because of having to wait on others or delays that are out of your control. As far as love and relationship goes, I do see you are going to hear from your partner this week or hear from your person this week, for those of you who are wondering. The communication looks great as always. I do see something newer. I see a lot of fun energy there. I see an emotional connection being developed. I see love. And I do see communicating about life together, what you're wanting, experiencing a lot. Both of you could highly motivate each other, and maybe you're wanting to do all these amazing things, but what it looks like you're both being called to do is to really ground yourselves now. And there's a lot of change. There's a lot of simple change on the day-to-day you actually both have to make. And you look right for each other. That's why you look right for each other. Like you both, there's a lot of little things you need to take care of, a lot of simple things you need to change in your life. Looks like both of you have a lot on your plate right now as far as responsibilities, priorities, what you need to do or what you should be doing. And so being able to do those little things together, laundry, walk the dog, wash the car, being able to do what you have to do and have this person's support is just as solid and meaningful as going out on a really fun date, to a new adventurous place and trying fancier things or new things. So that's kind of what I see happening for you. This isn't just someone like a fling that you're dating and it's a fairy tale and then it can't really develop into something solid. I do see things developing in something solid with this person. It just takes time. Which, Capricorn, you feel you don't have enough of this week. A lot of you may feel this way. Time is an illusion. It is really a trick, I think more so it's something's happening in your astrology area that's affecting your mindset as far as needing to speed up and slow down and balance and things like that. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, Capricorn, because I just definitely pick up your confidence, your motivation, your enthusiasm, and your diligence. Like you're just not going to give up. Nothing's going to get in your way. And you worked really hard, for so long. So any last messages for Capricorn this week? I do enjoy the simple things this week, Capricorn, because you're doing big things and some things may feel out of your control this week. Let's see. Last message for Capricorn. I'm not quite sure who this is for, but I do take the time out to inspire others, or that if you do take the time out to inspire others this week, this is the message for the week, that may help you feel better throughout the whole week. Because I'm kind of getting somebody, or, I'm clairvoyant, so I do get a vision of someone hustling and bustling around, right? Getting in your car, getting ready to go. Maybe, people seeing you, trying to talk to you, and you're really in your head about what you're doing, which I think a lot of earth signs are right now. So you got to go, right? You don't want to have this conversation. You don't want to listen to these people right now. because you're really focused on yourself, and that makes sense, and you should be. But I do see, because of these delays and setbacks that have to do with working with others this week, it's kind of like, well, you got nothing better to do anyway. You might as well just sit around for a little bit, hang out with the neighbors, or whatever it is they're asking of you. I see somebody wanting you to help them with something or do something for them, and I see you're a bit doubtful. You don't know if you should, you don't want to. This is, this week. So I'm getting like, as long as it doesn't involve you investing anything financially, because you look strapped right now. You just went out on a limb and done a lot of things for yourself to create change. As long as it's not some sort of financial investment, it really isn't going to hurt. You do have time to spare this week. And for those of you entering who are in this new love relationship, it looks great. It's actually, there's different cycles to our relationship, and this is the beginning, and this is a really fun part. I see a lot of heart. How do I put this? I see both of you are really establishing something really fulfilling, and even though things may seem to be happening fast in some ways, this is happening at a very good pace. I see a mutual understanding, so the compatibility factor is high. To wrap things up, I would say I wouldn't easier said than done, but I wouldn't, I would attempt not to overthink things this week. Or Capricorn, you may be prone to overthinking this week, kind of drilling thoughts in your head, second guessing yourself. This is because of those delays that are out of your control. And again, this is why I'm telling you, if somebody else wants you to do something, if you're being invited somewhere, like if you have ways to keep yourself busy in the meantime, I would say that's a good idea. Ace of Cups energy and the Emperor. Well, I am going to wrap up our reading today. Thanks for watching, and feel free to hit the like button and the subscribe button for future tarot readings. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.